Welcome to GameBite, where we're loading in on the hottest news from the gaming realm. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. Loading in, Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition is under fire. The upcoming release on Switch 2 is reportedly running so badly at Gamescom that Bandai Namco won't even let anyone record it. Could this be the ultimate hype disaster? Next level, Gamescom attendees are giving a big thumbs down to the Switch 2 version of Elden Ring, with some even experiencing jaw-dropping lows of 15 FPS. Will it find its footing before launching in 2025? The countdown is on. Meanwhile, in the lobby, if you're a fan of the Night Train, we've got some juicy strategies for you. We're tackling how to take down the fierce Everdark Sovereign Tricephalos. Grab your gear, and let's roll into that epic showdown. Final boss tonight. Mods are taking Elden Ring into 2025 in the most exciting ways. From new NPC companions to chaos-inducing combat modifications, the modding community is breathing fresh life into this gaming titan. What will you explore first? And that's just the start. To stay in the loop with all the latest gaming news and tips, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss a beat. All right, let's gear up and jump into our first story, Elden Ring. Tarnished Edition may have a rough debut ahead. Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition is running into serious trouble on the Nintendo Switch 2. As one of the most highly anticipated titles of 2025, players and fans were buzzing about its launch. However, reports from Gamescom reveal that the game might not be the masterpiece we all expected, at least not yet. Recent reveals from Nintendo Life Insiders suggest that Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition is struggling with catastrophic performance issues on the Switch 2. Some players have reported frame rates dipping as low as 15 FPS, rendering the game nearly unplayable in handheld mode. It's shocking to see this level of performance from a title praised for its expansive world and deep gameplay mechanics. With a release date still not confirmed, the anticipation is turning into skepticism. At Gamescom, selected attendees were given the opportunity to play the Tarnished Edition, but their experiences were far from glorifying. According to Felix Sanchez from Nintendo Life, the performance was so poor that Bandai Namco even prohibited capturing any footage of gameplay. He described the experience as really bad, comparing it to playing classic titles like Ocarina of Time, but with far worse optimization. It was a harsh reality check for fans hoping for an epic transition to Nintendo's new hardware. The several build-ups surrounding this port seem to have amounted to nothing if the game is left in such a state. When we dive deeper into the reported details, it's clear that the issues might not solely lie with the Switch 2 hardware itself. Players have pointed out that other titles like Cyberpunk 2077 manage to run reasonably well on the same platform. This raises questions about the development team's allocation of resources and time when porting Elden Ring. After all, From Software is known for their commitment to quality, and fans are left wondering why this edition seems to be released in such a rough state. Community sentiment on Reddit has reached a boiling point. Players are posting memes and reactions that range from disappointment to outright disbelief. It's not unusual to see memes about Elden Ring's frustrating performance, capturing that collective sense of heartbreak as players share their anguish online. How can they mess this up? Seems to be the rallying cry across gaming forums. Players who had fond memories of exploring the lands between are now anxious, contemplating whether this tarnished version will become a shadow of what they loved. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, Elden Ring's report on severe performance issues on the Nintendo Switch 2 is just the beginning, and we've got our eyes set on what's coming next. Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition is facing severe performance issues on the Nintendo Switch 2, and the buzz around it is far from positive. This matters because we're talking about a beloved franchise that not only set benchmarks in design, but also captivated millions of players worldwide. With high expectations cooking up around its Switch 2 version, the early reports could potentially derail its launch and damage its legacy. At Gamescom, attendees reported jaw-dropping flaws, stating that Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition is experiencing crippling frame drops, with some gameplay sessions hitting lows of 15 FPS. Imagine being in the open world of Elden Ring with stuttering animations and broken combat. Critic Felix Sanchez from Nintendo Life was blunt in his feedback, emphasizing the game's unstable performance, especially in busy or dynamic scenes. It was like playing Ocarina of Time, but way worse, he mentioned, suggesting the experience felt subpar even compared to games from decades ago. With Bandai Namco not allowing any recording of gameplay, it's clear they're trying to manage the narrative around this struggling port. The general consensus among Gamescom players is that the current state of the game is unacceptable. Originally announced in April during a Nintendo Direct, Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition was meant to shine as an exclusive for the Switch 2, boasting new content like weapons, armor, and customization options. However, excitement is quickly dissipating. Players are left questioning how a studio known for its meticulous attention to detail could release something that feels so unfinished. Looking at the numbers, SteamDB and other analytic services indicate that early pre-orders are rapidly declining. The hype surrounding the release is now being overshadowed by the performance debacle, leading gamers to reconsider their commitments. Forums and social media threads are exploding with discussions about whether the title will achieve a tunable patch by its anticipated 2025 release date. And the community isn't holding back. Online discussions have turned into an avalanche of memes, highlighting the pain of anticipation gone awry. One viral thread humorously encapsulated the situation, depicting the highs of excitement followed by a crash landing into reality. Fans are taking to Reddit to voice their opinions, with hilarious and heartbreaking expressions of disappointment flooding the gaming boards. The response is a mix of humor and despair, with players suggesting that Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition might just be a chewed-up relic left behind. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, we'll dive into some advanced tactics for taking down the Everdark Sovereign Tricephalos in our next story. Get ready, Elden Ring fans. We're diving deep into the battle against Everdark Sovereign Tricephalos. This matters because for players engaged with Night Train, defeating this enhanced boss is crucial for progression and exciting gameplay. Want to make it through this daunting encounter? Stick around as we break down the strategies that'll give you the upper hand. The Everdark Sovereign Tricephalos represents one of the toughest challenges introduced in the latest expansion of Elden Ring. As part of the ongoing content updates, players can confront this upgraded version of Gladius in what many are calling a must-have experience. Touted for its new moveset and enhanced attacks, Tricephalos takes the beloved three-headed dog concept to a whole new level. You can expect your skills and teamwork to be put to the test as you navigate complex mechanics that come with this fierce opponent. In terms of tactics, proper preparation is essential. Tricephalos is known for unleashing a series of devastating attacks, ranging from fiery sword combos to area of effect bursts that can obliterate characters with low health. Successful teams often use combinations of Iron Eye and Raider classes. Iron Eye can dish out consistent damage at range, while the Raider offers a blend of mobility and strength that can dismantle the boss's defenses effectively. Knowing when to dodge and when to attack is key to your team's survival. With the mechanics at play, Tricephalos doesn't just throw you into chaos without warning. His phases are structured, signaling certain attacks that you need to anticipate. For instance, when his health dips below 70%, he transforms into his Everdark Sovereign form. This marks a turning point in the battle, increasing his aggressiveness significantly. Players will want to stay alert, as slipping into a defensive stance during this transformation can help mitigate the incoming damage from his more vicious attacks. Community engagement is buzzing with shared strategies and videos showcasing intense encounters. Players have been posting gameplay clips to Reddit, illustrating their triumphs and struggles in defeating Tricephalos. One popular meme that has surfaced shows players celebrating their victories with the caption, "We didn't just defeat a boss, we leveled up our friendships." This speaks to the thrill of multiplayer cooperation, where teams often need to depend on one another to survive. As players continue to hone their skills against this formidable foe, the anticipation for potential new updates and rebalances keeps growing. The question lingers, will new strategies emerge as more players tackle Tricephalos? Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, get ready for the excitement in the modding scene as fresh Elden Ring mods roll out tomorrow. Elden Ring mods are about to take the gaming scene by storm. This matters because, despite being over 3 years old, Elden Ring remains a vibrant and evolving universe, thanks largely to its passionate modding community. The influx of new mods in 2025 opens up a wealth of possibilities for how players can experience the game, breathing fresh life into an already beloved title. This year, we're seeing more innovative mods than ever, catering to every type of player, from casual adventurers to hardcore PvP enthusiasts. The modding community has embraced the challenge, creating everything from cosmetic upgrades to complete gameplay overhauls. One standout mod making waves is the Unalone Companion mod, which introduces a helpful NPC that follows players on their journey, providing combat assistance and unique dialogues at various sites of grace. Players are excited about this addition, as it not only supports solo play, but enriches the narrative experience within the game. The feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. Gamers are raving about how the mechanics of each mod adds a personal touch that can make even seasoned players feel like they have a new game on their hands. Cosmetic mods are also particularly popular, allowing players to change their characters, appearances with skins inspired by iconic NPCs from previous From Software titles. These tweaks add a level of customization that keeps the gameplay feeling fresh and personalized. But it doesn't stop there. We also have mods that fundamentally alter combat mechanics, infusing new speed and aggression into battles. The latest mod blends inspiration from titles like Wukong and Rise of the Ronin, introducing fast-paced mechanics that let players experience Elden Ring in an exhilarating new way. The challenge ramps up as players adapt to these revamped combat styles, forcing them to rethink their strategies in the heat of battle. And believe me, the community is buzzing about it, with players excitedly discussing their new techniques and playstyles in forums and social media. Community interaction is thriving as well. Players are sharing their experiences on Reddit, boasting about discovering new gameplay dynamics that these mods offer. One particularly popular thread showcases a player's success story with the Garden of Eyes mod, which enhances exploration mechanics by adding valuable information to maps. The thread has been flooded with comments from fellow players reminiscing about their adventures with the mod, reminiscing about being surprised by hidden loot and tricky enemy placements. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, we've got an exciting wrap-up coming your way, so don't miss it. What a wild ride we had today. Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition struggles on the Switch too, leaving fans anxious for fixes. The Everdark Sovereign Tricephalos puts players to the ultimate test, demanding teamwork and strategy. And the modding scene is exploding with new content, revamping the Elden Ring experience like never before. If you loved this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on social media for all the latest news and gaming gems. Tomorrow, we're diving into a huge patch reveal that could change everything. GameBite signing off. GG everyone.